Hey, we got anyone in chat? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey, Heather. Before we actually get started with today's stream, I just want to, figured a change in music would be nice. Just real quick, is there any noticeable difference in output between this stream and my previous one? Because I don't think there's one, but I want to make absolutely sure. When I'm previewing it on my smaller monitor, it looks like the window itself is actually smaller on the stream, and if it is, I don't know what to do about that. But if it's not, then that's fine, and I'm worried for nothing. Looks fine to you. Okay. Alright, I'll take that as a good sign. In which case... Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the March 9th, 2022 episode of Strawbunny Slime Streams, now featuring 2 monitors. That's right, I've got 2 monitors now. I can see the stream on one monitor and see the game on the other one. This is groundbreaking to me, even though it's probably like Streamer 101. Anyway, I'm your host, Strawbunny Slime, aka Mocha, and today we're going to be continuing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. You know the drill by now, right? Like, of course I have... Let me see. Hold on. Do I remember the numbers for these? Yeah, there we go. All right, so I have, as per usual, a story to tell before we get into the game. It's going to be a little bit longer than the normal ones. I'm sorry for that, but there's a lot of ground to cover here. So, if you'll bear with me. In Era 3, year 249, Valenwood, the land of the Wood Elves, was in an uproar. The Cameron dynasty, not seen in full authority since the Empire had conquered the land in the First Era, had tried once before to return to power, but only under the Aldmeri Dominion, the High Elven supremacist army that had tried twice before to take control of Tamriel and its empire, did they find a modicum of success, and then only as figureheads under the Dominion itself. Valenwood otherwise was too scattered to have a singular ruler. But in Era 3, year 249, with no Aldmeri Dominion in sight, something strange was happening. 2 claimants to the throne, Cameron Kaltos and Haemon Cameron, had spent the past 2 years working in tandem to conquer Valenwood, and now Haemon had set his sights on the whole of Tamriel. Cameron Kaltos had not desired this, and asked Haemon to stop, but Haemon, a sorcerer of terrifying power, defied his ally, sending him fleeing and claiming the throne of Valenwood for himself. Haemon would come to be known as the Cameron Usurper, and for almost 20 years he ran rampant across Tamriel. In Cyrodiil, he sacked the city of Kvatch. In Hammerfell, desert land of the Redguards, 2 of the desert's most important cities, Rihad and Taneth, were taken down, and the Emperor of Hammerfell could do nothing to stop him. The usurper's power was not unshakable, but it was great and terrifying for its time. Though some researchers today dispute this claim, stories say that the usurper's armies were made not of mortals, but of summoned Daedra and undead. In battle, his tactics were savage and brutal as any wood elves, mimicking the roars of great beasts to drive opponents into panic, and raising the corpses of fallen foes to add to his army. Captives were tortured, and no civilians were spared. Some suggest the Daedra at the usurper's side were proof of a pact with a Daedric prince. Rumors spread that the usurper may have been a lich, or even the son of the Daedric prince Molag Bal, whose sphere is dominion and enslavement. The fact, however, remains, the usurper's power was not unshakable. Demi-prince or mortal, pact-maker or no, the usurper's army had run rampant across Tamriel largely due to the fear he had struck in its leaders. The people of the Breton lands of High Rock would be different. In Era 3, year 267, Cameron Kaltos, who had fled Valenwood early in the usurper's rise to power, ventured to High Rock. Allying with 3 regions of High Rock and the neighboring Iliac Bay, Kaltos met the usurper's navy and military forces with overwhelming strength, and in one decisive fight, the usurper's armies and the usurper himself fell. It is said even the gods themselves contributed to his fall, with the weather of the Iliac ill-suited to his needs. In Era 3, year 267, the Cameron usurper was defeated, and the Cameron dynasty of Valenwood, Wood Elves all, came to some great closure and has not returned to power since. Few knew at the time, but as his final battle began, his last mark was made upon the world. In the high rock city of Dwynnen, a wood elf refugee, Kalis, became ill and injured. Taken to the healers, she cried out in fevered terror, warning them of the coming of Mankar. Though it was known to some that Kalis had been the usurper's mistress, none knew who Mankar was, attributing the name to the usurper, although none had heard the name used to refer to him before. When the battle had ended and the usurper was slain, Kalis was gone, with the son she had birthed. A child born of the usurper. A child whose destiny would, nearly 200 years later, be closely intertwined with the fall of the Empire and the coming of Mehrunes Dagon, Daedric Prince of Destruction, Chaos, and Change. A child named Mankar Camoran. In Era 3, year 433, the mythic Dawn cult runs rampant across the Imperial heartland, Cyrodiil. They are bolstered by the words of a strange man, Mankar Camoran, who writes of a coming paradise promised unto him and unto all mortals by Mehrunes Dagon. With this empowering, the mythic Dawn strikes blow after decisive blow, taking first the Emperor's sons and then the Emperor himself. A prisoner, an Argonian by the name of Coffee with Milk, is told by the Emperor to take the Amulet of Kings to Waynon Priory, and to a former blade, the Emperor's personal guard, named Joffrey. Joffrey takes the amulet himself for safekeeping, and with his advice, the Argonian prisoner-turned-hero reaches the smoldering ruins of the city of Kvatch, recently attacked by an army of Daedra, and rescues an unassuming prince, Martin Septim. Prince, not prince, priest, sorry. I mean, I guess he is a prince, but anyway. Returning to Waynon Priory, Martin and Coffee with Milk find that the mythic Dawn, barely fought off by Joffrey, have stolen the amulet. With Martin escorted safely to the Blade's fortress, Cloud Ruler Temple, Coffee makes her way to the Imperial City to do a spot of reading, and in the process, discover the location of the mythic Dawn's shrine. Infiltrating their ranks, she catches sight of a high elf man, Mankar Camoran, wearing the Amulet of Kings, an amulet said only to be wearable by those born of the blood of Akatosh. Mankar's presence is short-lived. Ere long, he disappears into a portal to parts unknown, leaving only Mehrunes Dagon's strange book, the Mysterium Xarxes. With the mythic Dawn members of the shrine now defeated, Coffee with Milk is left with nothing but to take the book to Cloud Ruler Temple, where, God's willing, more may yet be done to find where Mankar has fled. For even now, the jaws of Oblivion open ever wider, and the walls between our world and the world of the Daedra grow weaker. And with no Amulet of Kings, the dragon fires that would restore the balance cannot be lit. With that long-winded intro out of the way, let's get into the game. As per usual, I've got to boot it up. Hopefully it should all be coming through relatively clearly. Like I said, I've got it running on multiple monitors now. One of them is playing it in full screen. The other one is obviously just showing what is visible on my screen for the sake of the stream. Hopefully it all looks fine. I do love that melody. The requisite disclaimer, the game takes a while to load outdoor spaces, and I last saved directly in the outdoor open world area, so of course it's going to take a little while to load here. This is not an indication of any potential crashes. And as I said on the previous stream, I need to say that for my own sake more than anyone else's. Right. So, I would say the first order of business would be to return the book to... where is it? I think we have to take it back to Cloud Ruler, yeah? Yeah. I would say that's priority one. But up north, we happen to have a marker for Azura's Shrine, and I'd really like to do that. It's not like the most eventful side quest in the game, but it will give us a very nice reward. See, in Elder Scrolls 3 Onward, there are actually... That's a weird little bit of LOD terrain that's not deloaded properly. Curious. Side quest indeed. Starting in Elder Scrolls 3, there were side quests you could embark upon to basically do tasks for the... Why am I not remembering the name? Like, what's the term I'm missing here? Daedric Princes. There we go. Basically, you can think of them as demigods. That is screwy. It's definitely not looking right. Oh, hammer mill. Completing these quests, as I was going to say, will reward you with some very, very powerful artifacts. Anything from fancy new weapons and armor to curious trinkets with... Okay, so one of the things that I need to use to power up this staff that I used on the last stream is, let me scroll down, soul gems, right? With souls stored in them. When you use a soul gem to recharge an item like a staff or an enchanted weapon, the the soul actually gets used up, and the soul gem itself breaks. But Azura here happens to know of a soul gem that we can use that doesn't break when you use it, so it's refillable. For particularly late gameplay, this is maybe the single most important, if I can actually get up there. I need to remember the path here. It's been a while. This is one of the most important items you can possibly get early game, if I'm being completely blunt about it. Where is the path? Obviously this isn't a path, this is just me running around the wilds. Granted, it's in the direction of the shrine, but it's not exactly the way up, as far as I'm aware anyway. We may also be a little bit too late to participate in it just yet, but that's easily remedied. Different Daedric shrines will have different prerequisites to actually interacting with the Daedra that are represented by them. Oh, hey. We're close enough that it's actually showing up on the minimap. Well, not minimap, the compass. Okay, that's just a scamp, that's fine. The twang of the bow and the scraping of arrow fletchings are quite familiar to you. As a new journeyman marksman, your vision focuses in on the target if you hold block with an arrow knocked. Now we can do this. That may actually make things a little harder for me. Never mind, it's fine. Nailed it. May as well take the scamp skin, why not? Why were there so many scamps here? I worry about the possibility of there being an Oblivion gate nearby. That, or it's just that we're close to a Daedric shrine and those are Daedra. One way to find out. I'll meander in a little bit. Nope. Looks like this is just... Looks like it's just a pack of wandering Daedra we happen to stumble into. Fine by me. I really can't tell you how thrilled I am to be able to play this game in, like, 1440p. Okay, that's another one of these Skyrim guys, isn't it? He's wearing the same helmet we got from another one of these guys. Do I have any better arrows than this? What am I using right now? Silver arrows. I don't have any arrows that are better than this, but I do have one that's as good. Ow. Ouch. Hold on, buddy. Hold up with that. Maybe the staff would be a good thing to switch to right now. Nope, not really. I mean, better than nothing, but it's not exactly groundbreaking either. Let's refill this. Whoa! Ouch. Please be friendly. You're not friendly at all. But are these two going to fight each other? Perhaps. By some miracle. Please? Please? Nope, you're just going to try and kill me too. Alright. Why would there be a Dromora here? Or else someone wearing a full set of Dromora armor. Why is that here? What is that? An alien structure? I know I should be focusing on the fight, but why is there an alien structure here? And for that matter, what structure even is it? Where are my pursuers? That's the most worrying question now. I don't know that I've ever seen this before. What is this? Just an alien well? Just an alien well, okay. Right about now that I really wish I had something that could actually take care of this problem. I don't think the Dromora can heal, so that part at least... I should save here while I know I've got a little bit of breathing space. The Dromora is the easy part here. What I'm really worried about is that Nord. Him being able to spam heals like that is going to make him a lot of trouble. Also, I've completely lost track of the shrine I was headed toward. Let's see if we can get back on track for that without getting mauled. Okay, so they still know I'm here. Oh, are we good? No more fight music. I'm going to assume we got away. Which, I'd like to kill the stuff that opposes us, but sometimes you just need to get the heck out of Dodge. Hello?
You have entered a holy place. What is your business here?
I was here to inquire about the Shrine of Azura behind you.
These are dark times, and people's minds are poisoned by rumors and superstition. Unless you can persuade me of your good intentions, I cannot speak further on this matter.
That's fine.
So?
Perhaps a little money will convince you?
That's just the thing. This is the Shrine of Azura, Queen of the Dawn and the Dusk. What is your business here, traveler?
Well, truth be told, I was just coming to investigate, but I've heard that the Daedric princes can grant power, and it seems to me more and more I need as much power as I can get. I wish to summon Azura.
If you wish to speak to the lady, visit her shrine at dawn or dusk. Leave her an offering of glow dust, and perhaps she will deign to speak with you.
Glow dust.
We watch and wait.
A touch unfortunate. I'm not entirely sure where to come across that. In either case, dawn or dusk, this is not, so... best for me to move on for now. I'd actually forgotten there was an offering to be made. I thought you just had to talk with her at dawn or at dusk. Little unfortunate, because I was hoping to get Azura's star. But it's not the end of the world. Can always come back later once I actually have glow dust. For now, let's get back to the main quest, huh? I'm still audible, right? I just want to make sure, because, like, Kind of a quiet day in chat. Want to make sure everything's working fine. You know, new technology has me the slightest bit concerned that something has gone screwy without me realizing.
Thank Talos you've returned safely. Do you have the amulet?
No, Mankar Cameron escaped with it.
Please tell me you have some good news.
Some, I think. There's a book they were reading from, the Mysterium Xarxes.
Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away.
You're familiar.
He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep since you left.
Very well. Martin. A study of Daedra worship in the Empire. A book on the Amulet of Kings.
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you?
I didn't, but I did recover a book known as the Mysterium Xarxes.
By the Nine! Such a thing is dangerous even to handle! Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power.
Can the Mysterium Xarxes lead us to Mankar Cameron?
I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Bruma.
Tell me what you can about the Mysterium Xarxes. I want to make sure you know what you're doing.
This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself, and given by him to Mankar Cameron. I believe Mankar Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open a gate there ourselves. I will continue studying it.
Very well.
I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Xarxes translated in a few days. Speak to Joffrey about those spies in the meantime.
Might be a good opportunity for me to catch up on some sleep. Can't recall if the bedrolls are in the East Wing or not. Pardon me.
Good evening, Mom.
Armory. Well, it's not what I was looking for, but I wonder. It's all too heavy for me to use. Oh. Well, these could certainly come in handy. Couple of bows, a helmet, some greaves. Not bad. Steel works well enough, I suppose.
Man.
So is it the West Wing, then? Yes. Yes, it is. Just a few hours. Should be all I need. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. put my third thing into? Let's go with... I mean, if that influences my light armor skill, that's going to make me more survivable in a fight. My endurance is lacking, though. Not as much health as I'd like. Let's go with the health up, even if it's only 1 point.
Ma'am?
Excuse me, Joffrey.
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful.
I heard there was a situation with some spies.
Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated.
Very well. I'll see if I can find them for you.
Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers. Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible.
Fine enough.
I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of Bruma with impunity.
Pardon me, Captain Stefan, if you would be so kind.
What can I do for you, ma'am?
Forgive me for waking you early. I heard there were spies in Bruma.
We always see them near the rune stone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry.
I'll see about attacking if that even proves necessary.
May Uriel's spirit guide us in these troubled times.
Near the rune stone at dusk, he said. Well, I'd hardly call it dusk now. Not too big a hassle just to wait. Constitutes dusk, anyway. Hard to tell with so many clouds. Oh.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
I see.
You are weak, like the gods you pray to. Ah! Ah! Yeah! You are weak. Lord Daedon will welcome you to Oblivion. Be glad you will not live to see the day that Dagon walks the earth. Lord.
Oh. Another one.
You are weak like the gods you pray to.
Very well. Huh. I suppose the Blades would be happy to help with this particular predicament.
Whoa!
I'll grant I'm not too fond of having to escort my potential foes to someone else that can handle them for me. But, strength in numbers. A key marked for a basement. I don't get experience for kills in general. That's not a contributing factor here. Experience is only from how much I swing my sword and hit a target, or fire an arrow and hit a target, or sneak near someone, etc., etc. Perhaps this clue can help me locate a Mythic Dawn agent's base in Bruma. Captain Bird may be able to provide some information about suspicious activity in the area. In any case, this Mythic Dawn agent is dead. I should continue to search for other spies and locate their base in Bruma. Speaking to Captain Bird may prove worthwhile there, too. Ah. That wasn't the only one, you lot. If you'd be so kind. Another Mythic Dawn agent dead. Interesting. Another basement key. Seems to me they're both meeting up in the same place. Look, the teeth are identical and everything. No one else on the road that doesn't appear to belong on the road. For a mercy. Let's see. I suppose the captain of the guard would be located somewhere in the castle.
Hello.
That was a slightly weird voice for him to say hello in. Pardon me, are you...
Me again and you might live to regret it. I'm here to relieve you.
Are you Captain Bird?
I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard.
Good. I'm here on behalf of the Blades. I was wondering about spies in the area.
Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious?
The person you were referring to, Jurl, that was a Mythic Dawn agent.
God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't interfere.
That's appreciated. Thank you.
Leave me alone.
Yes, sir. Really? Leave me alone? I mean, needless to say, Coffee with Milk could have searched Gerald's house even without the permission of the guards. Did I just... No, I didn't. Okay. Right. Let's see what's in here. I should be looking for a basement. There's carrots. A chest. Ah. Let's see what's down here. Cups, plates. And a copy of the Mythic Dawn commentaries. That confirms it. What about this? Gerald, the Master was pleased to hear of your activities outside of Coral. The more gates that we open, the nearer we are to the glorious cleansing. The Master has chosen you and Savary, one of those, for a most crucial mission, a sign of your advancement through the ranks of the Chosen. We have learned that the Septim heir has gone to ground at Cloud Ruler Temple, the lair of the accursed Blades. The Master has made its destruction the top priority of the Order, and Lord Dagon has committed whatever resources are required. Pending your report on the Septim's activities at Cloud Ruler Temple, and your assessment of temple defenses and possible routes of escape, we plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Remember, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of Great Gate deployment. Do not in any way compromise your cover in defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened. And once the Great Gate is opened, the fall of Bruma is assured. Cloud Ruler Temple cannot stand long after that, and the Septim will be caught like a rat in a trap. We would welcome any further details you can offer concerning the Imperial agent who rescued Martin from Kvatch, but again, we caution you, do not risk a confrontation. Seems she never got around to reading this. This individual is not to be trifled with. The dawn is breaking. Ruma Cameron. Where does this door go? Caverns? This bodes ill. That's just a shulk. Is it all just shulks? Surely not. A dead end. Is this meant as a staging ground, then? A door. But to where? The outskirts of Bruma. So this would be an escape tunnel, then. Clever. And to think the guards never even noticed. Shows you what good the guards are in the end. Did they never even hear?
Do you have a moment? There's something we need to discuss. Are we not blades, joined by battle and brotherhood? Need you even ask? I can't stop thinking about the Emperor. We failed. We failed because we got complacent. We got arrogant. Now the Empire's paying the price. There is much wisdom in your words, my friend. My lord, have you discussed this with the other?
You may
What
have as much
concerns
of
one
my
of us
time as you need.
concerns all of us.
So long as you stop calling
We are
me
blades,
Lord.
after all.
My name is
Aye,
Martin.
comrade. We'd best stay Of course, sire. I just wanted to let you know you're safe here, sir. As for the present, Cloud Ruler is secure, and the blades stand ready. May your sword
Thank you for your
always
kind
strike
words.
true.
I never knew my father, but he must have been proud to call the blades his protectors.
Joffrey.
I'll feel better when you've...
The conversations here are pretty nice, yeah. Here in Cloud Ruler Temple especially, I'm noticing there's a lot more lively dialogue being held between characters. It's a little bit random otherwise.
Eliminated those spies, just know. What have you learned about the spies?
I have in my possession a document written to Jurl of Bruma.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But it is clear that Mankar Cameron will soon bring all his power to bear against Bruma. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xarxes.
So soon? That's a
I
mercy.
will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should speak to Martin about his
Well, my
progress with
friend,
the
let's
Xarxes.
hope it doesn't come to that, We'll get through this together, as brothers.
Well, I've kept you long enough, my lord. Remember that I'm here if you need anything. Good evening, ma'am.
Martin, I was sent by Joffrey to speak to you.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. The Xarxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one.
A Daedric artifact? Really? Do you have any recommendations?
The only way to obtain a Daedric artifact is through the cults devoted to each of the Daedric lords. The book, Modern Heretics, is the best introduction to Daedric cults. The library here has a copy if you need it. Remember, the Mysterium Xarxes ritual will consume the physical form of the artifact in order to release its Daedric power.
So what I offer you in that regard... I did just get out of one cult, but to be fair, they were a much more hostile cult than whatever I'm going to be sent to next.
I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return with the Daedric artifact.
Well, how hard can it be to retrieve a Daedric artifact, right? What are you reading, anyway? The Warp in the West. A few more pages in this than I would care to look into. Glories and laments among the Iliad ruins.
I was wondering if I could speak with you. I understand that you have many more pressing concerns.
Well, let me think. There are no small number of Daedric princes. No small number of artifacts to be retrieved therefrom, I presume. What to choose? And where would I even begin my search besides Azura's shrine? So it's right about here that I need to break out of the narrative to explain. There are a sizable number of Daedric princes, each with their own reward for their respective shrines if we complete their tasks. Some are much easier than others, and will give much more valuable rewards than others. There's one that I usually use as a go-to that would fit this character very nicely, but it does come with a severe drawback. Considering how difficult it's been for us to survive so far, I might actually consider keeping the Wabbajack. If you don't know what the Wabbajack is, you'll probably find out soon enough. But if not that, then there's only so many other options. One of them would be the Mask of Clavicus Vial, which I don't consider particularly useful, but that would require giving up a sword that is extremely useful. There's basically pros and cons to any Daedric artifact I could pick here. And whichever one we give up, we do actually give up for the duration of this playthrough. It's funny, I didn't actually think there would ever be any cons to giving up the Wabbajack, but no, the potential that staff has to make a lot of our encounters easier, for as long as we need easier encounters anyway, is definitely not without note. This cat is a mini-boss.
May the wind be on your back.
Good work, kitty.
Good evening.
It's a lot more than 4 or 5 optional things worth grabbing. There's, like, I think it's more to the order of a dozen different Daedric artifacts we could pursue. Yeah. Each one with potential pros and cons for us. Let me take this moment to look in the guidebook, see if I can pick one out. Something that'll be pretty much useless for us, but not too difficult to acquire. Quest for the Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, Daedric quests. Here we go. Azura, definitely not. That one rewards us with Azura's Star. Boethia, let's see. What does Boethia offer? No, that one's kind of a tournament that I don't think we're equipped to handle. Clavicus Vial, maybe not that one either. That's the really good sword. Hircine. Don't that sound familiar? I'm gonna say no to getting rid of Hircine's option. Malakath might be more interesting. Malakath offers a two-handed hammer, and obviously we're not going to get any mileage out of that. Oh no, I definitely want to keep Mephala reward. Meridia? Pretty handy ring. Molag Bal has a mace. That one's not too useful to us. So maybe Molag Bal. Maybe Namira. Or maybe not. Nocturnal is a fun one. Oh, no, I'm thinking of the wrong one when I say Nocturnal is a fun one, but her reward is really, really good. We do want to go for Nocturnal's reward at the very least. Periite. Periite might offer a heavy armor shield, which isn't too useful. Sanguine, I think, is the least useful of the lot. What does Sanguine want? Oh, that's not too bad. I can get that. What's the catch? Oh, that's a summoning staff. Shit, there's a lot of potentially good items here. Yeah, okay, there's a total of 15 Daedric Shrine quests that we can embark upon. God. God, which one? Period offers heavy armor. That one's not too useful. Where's the Silverfish River? There. Okay. We might take a little journey there, then. I think I've got my destination. Exciting. First, before we actually embark on that journey, let's go ahead and sell those, not Daedric gauntlets, not even close to Daedric gauntlets, but Dwarven gauntlets that I have.
Yes? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Actually, I was here to ask if I could interest you in some of mine. Perhaps these. And I suppose these. Maybe one of these.
A good price for a good customer.
That should suffice. Well, take this and this.
You've made a good bit of gold.
That should suffice.
Tell your friends about me.
No guarantees.
Bye.
Not least because I don't have friends. So now we head to this Ayleid well. Well, maybe save and then head to that Ayleid well. Take a while to load, of course. What in the world? What the heck? Dremora Kinmarcher. Okay. Good for you, guy. What were you doing here? Dremora Heavy Bow does do more damage than either of the bows I've got now. Weighs significantly more, though. That's the catch. Let's go with his arrows, at least. Take those. Just a random Dremora out in the world? That was weird. So we're just going to travel this road for a little bit until we come to the south bank of the Silverfish River, all the way down here. Part of me wants to use this as an opportunity to go to Breville, but that's not quite as close as I'd like to be. That's another Dremora, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Why are there Dremora here? Go ahead and get a Dremora barbed arrow here. This shouldn't be nearly as difficult for me as it is. Swap for a Dremora field arrow, maybe? He's just sidestepping. Why am I having this much trouble hitting him? Okay, you know what? Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Oh, well that would be why there's a Dremora out here. Makes sense. Another Oblivion gate. Oh, hey, Colt. Good to see you. Yeah, the localization of Carl's Jr. versus Hardy's is always a strange thing for me to think about. Okay, that's a Daedroth. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, localization seemed like the best word for it. I'm sure there was a more fitting word than that. But it's the first word that came to mind, and I'm just going to roll with it. You get ads for both, even though there's neither around? That's weird. That's screwy. Huh. I feel like I should be infiltrating more of these gates, honestly, because the sigil stones they offer are a really, really good reward. But that's also, what, a half-hour investment per gate? Not sold on it. Red Robin commercials I'd more expect to see. Oh, wow, there's a lot of Daedra around now. Mercifully easy to dispatch. What now?
Yeah!
Another scamp, really? Dudes is everywhere. Still a long way to go. What was I saying about Red Robin? I'd more expect to see advertisements for them scattered everywhere just because of how big a chain they are overall. But the idea that you would see a Carl's Jr. ad and a Hardy's ad both in an environment where neither of those is immediately accessible is a little bit weird. There's a lot of shit on the road, huh? Is that another fucking Daedroth? Are you serious? No, it was a healing spell, but it does look funny as, like, my character has had enough. Okay, that's... Okay, I want you dead first. You're gonna steal my shit if I don't kill you. Switch to... Let's go for iron arrows for a bit. Dwarven dagger, I'll take that. Oh, hey, chainmail stuff. Finally, a prospective upgrade. Only a couple pieces, granted, but... Chainmail cuirass versus... What's the cuirass I've got right now? Leather. Looks a bit shit, but we take what we can get here. I will keep the boots of the eel on, though. Can I repair my stuff just to make absolutely sure? No, I don't have a repair hammer. Okay. Well, let's, I guess, fletch some arrows. And see what we can do about that Daedroth. I'm really not thrilled that that's There. Oh, we've got more of these. He did do us the kindness of getting rid of most of... I'm not fooled that easily. Better luck next time, buddy. Chainmail Cuirass. I don't suppose, by any miracle... No, it's just gonna look the same on me, isn't it? Yep, alright. Chainmail boots, chainmail gauntlets. Nothing new there. Oh, I was going to give him his gear back. What was it I didn't need? This silver shorts? Well, let's actually... Yeah, you know what? Short sword goes back. And what else did I pick up? I picked up a shield. You can have those. And your friend, meanwhile, further this way. Pick up the longsword, take my arrows back, take the lockpick, put the longsword back on you. God, bloodshed happened here. And there's a flame atronach down there. Sonny, good to see ya! Can I hit this? No, I cannot. But that did serve as a decent... Can I hit this, please? Can I hit this? Can I kick it? No, I can't. Not too bad. Not good, just not too bad. Couple of lockpicks, Daedroth, teeth, gold, don't mind if I do. Save here, get back on the road. And probably walk another, let's say, 10 yards before I get jumped by a mountain lion and eaten. Well, it's not a mountain lion, but it is people. Is it people I should be concerned about? Is this a bandit camp? No, they're not attacking me. I'm being seen, but up. Okay, these folks are friendly. That flaming person back there, maybe less so. I know I don't need to go out of my way to... You know what? That's a fair distance away from the camp, and it doesn't seem like they're getting closer. That should be fine. Just leave them to wander, I guess. But that right there is a fort, and I'm gonna bet these people don't look friendly. Please let me be wrong. I'm not wrong. Oh, they're wearing bone mold. This is a lot of lag. This is a lot of damage they're doing. Well, taking, actually. Not doing, just taking. Not thrilled about this. Oh my god, they've got heal spells. Okay, this is not a problem I can resolve. I need to just keep my distance from these two. See if I can find a guard or something along the road that can handle this problem for me. Also, I think their armor is causing a lot of slowdown. Because I'm noticing a lot of slowdown, obviously. I'm pretty sure everyone else is. And it's only when I turn in their direction. And that's definitely not typical of any other enemies I've encountered. So I think whoever made their armor must really have been pushing the limits. Ouch. Be kind me. Okay, that's not too shabby. Use up all my Dremora arrows on this one target. I'm not entirely sure I could call what I've got a fit. Ooh, wow, that goes for a lot. And it also weighs a lot. Okay, let's do some math here. Take those. Take that. Now between these two, this is the only one I can fit. Grab your short sword, give it back to you, you're welcome. It does feel very A Realm Reborn level 35, huh? Huh, maybe it's just that direction that's lagging. I'm worried about that camp. Maybe it's silly of me to be worried about a camp full of NPCs that didn't seem like they were particularly close to where these two were. I'm having second thoughts about going back toward the other of the two bone mold guys, because I need to offload this gear before I make any further progress in looting stuff. So maybe it'd be in my best interests to retreat to somewhere where I can sell the bone mold gear I already picked up, so that I'm not carrying so much weight around. So let's head back to the market district. Wait until daylight hours. Barthel Gurnand is unconscious. Hi? What?
The dawn is breaking.
Oh, I see.
I do not.
Yeah. Really? Another one? Mythic Dawn kind of just going nuts today, huh?
What is it, citizen?
What is it, citizen? I don't know. How's things with you? Today going well? We just got attacked by 2 Mythic Dawn guys. It's no trouble that you've missed the stream. Show up when you can, and when you can't, that's fine. As for how the game's been going for me, it's been going pretty well. As a recap, currently we are okay. We were on the trail of the Amulet of Kings. We found something in the Imperial City palace that would guide us toward the Mythic Dawn's hideout, where we presumed they were keeping the amulet. We found the Lake Arius Caverns, which is their hideout. We encountered a man by the name of Menkar Cameron, who's said to be the leader of the Mythic Dawn. He was wearing the Amulet of Kings, which should not be possible unless you are of Akatosh's blood, and then he opened a portal somewhere and disappeared. All that we were left with was a sacred book written by Mehrunes Dagon, god of chaos, change, destruction, etc., called the Mysterium Xarxes. We returned that to Cloud Ruler Temple, where Martin is currently trying to decipher the instructions to open a portal to paradise of his own, so that we can track down, of course, Mankar Cameron and put a stop to him wherever it is he ended up. While we were there, we were notified that there were some spies in Bruma. We dealt with those. Now we've got the first necessary step toward opening that portal. The problem is, we need a Daedric artifact, and there's only so many of those in the world, and they're all relatively difficult to get. The easiest one I can think of is the one we were en route to here. Somewhere along the southeast bank of the Silverfish River, there is a Daedric shrine that has no prerequisites aside from being level 10. Now, I'm not level 10, but from what I understand, this mod that I've got, this big overhaul mod that's adding all these new enemies and armor sets and such, it should have erased the minimum level requirements from Daedric shrines. So, I should be able to do this one without too much difficulty. And the reward is a piece of heavy armor, which my character doesn't use, so I should be safe to give it away. That's going to require me completing the quest first, of course. Important to note, when I say give it away, I do mean give it away. Once you turn in this Daedric artifact, you don't get it back. It is destroyed. Do I think these cursed trinkets and artifacts could be played around by someone carrying the necessary blood on their person? I don't think so. I think you need to actually be, you need to have that blood circulating in your veins. Hello, Varnado.
I'm Varnado.
Yeah.
I handle the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about.
I like your hair.
Only
I was
quality
wondering
goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Yes, I was wondering if I could sell you a couple of bone mold pieces I picked up from nobody important along the roads. Because I don't use heavy armor.
You got a great deal there.
He is Varnado.
Thank you. Come again. Be seeing you.
Tying the one ring to a really long rope. That's interesting. That one, I wonder if that would work. I actually have to give some thought to that. Oh, this is the guy that got knocked unconscious. By that guy over there, if I had to guess.
Oblivion. That's where men are men. That's the goal.
I've heard others say the same.
See you.
You missed. You missed. Haha, can't hit me. Can't hit me. Haha. Uh-oh. Loser. Can't hit me. Can't hit me. Nope, don't heal. I don't like that you can do that. Elven Claymore. Well, I'm not using that. Clearly not, because that over-encumbered me. Only does 10 damage, too. No, thank you. Bracers, yes. Greaves. Okay, between these two, I can only carry the Greaves. Alright. Morrowind Champion. Champion in what sense? Coffee probably would do that on a slow day, yeah. Just dodging in and out of someone's attacks. I mean, I kind of have to do that anyway to survive, but point being... Oh, they've got 6 Pokemon. That explains it. Hi. Why am I being stared at?
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name of Thorinir.
Thorinir?
Jensine is the lady you want to speak with about Thorinir.
All right. If you three happen to run
May I
this
interest
shop,
you in some of my fine wares?
I was actually looking to sell.
That seems a fair price.
What else do I not need? What am I wearing for? Oh, yeah, the boots of the eel. Yeah, let's sell that.
Thank you for your patronage. You too.
I do have very big hops. I'm getting really good at acrobatics. Back to Crest Bridge Camp. Everything seems all right here. Can I sleep in any of these? I can. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Take a little nap. Speed, of course. Endurance will boost my health, so let's go with that. Oh yeah, level 8. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion, an inspiration. And agility for damage done by bows. Bump all of those up.
Greetings.
Nice.
Go away.
Hi.
Go.
The Imperial City.
Go away? Really? Just go away? Seems a little rude. Oh yeah? Binding of Isaac paying off for you? Go ahead and discover this fort. Everything seems fine. Was braced for another highwayman. What is up with the lag? There's a lot of lag around here. What's doing that? Well, that's a rat. Oh, okay, it's just the third rat. There's always the third rat. Remember, there's always 3 rats. I don't know what that means. Don't ask me what that means. I am the mouse. Okay. Fair enough. Morrowind Witch Hunter, huh? Kite and arrows, that's a lot of damage. Take some of those, take that. Ooh. Kite and armor, 10 points. Light armor, okay. What's the catch? Does it cover my whole body? Probably does, doesn't it? I'm gonna bet it does. Okay, so let's do some quick math. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's swap that out for the chitin armor. Doesn't look great. But that's 10 instead of 6. 8. So if we're willing to sacrifice the resist shock, that is actually a pretty decent improvement on our... That's a 2-point increase. Chitin pauldrons? What slot am I equipping that into? Because it's not helmet. I guess that's just another point of defense we have. Let's go ahead and drop the chainmail gauntlets that I'm not wearing. Huh? Oh, alright. Nope, get back here. You can't catch up to the guy on the horse. I don't know what you think you're doing. Ow. Ow. Okay. Well, a lot of shit just kind of came out of the woods to get me there, huh? Alright, well, at least I saved just before getting the pauldrons. Putting the... Let's go with the rough leather gauntlets, actually, because those are lower value than the chainmail gauntlets. The horseman rides off. Clanfear shows up. 2 Clanfear show up. There's a wolf, right? That comes from the other direction. Alright, now that was a Clanfear runt. That's more my level. Full-grown Clanfear, not. Oh. No, you know what? 50 for 2, that's not a great trade.
Good morning.
Hi. Alright, let's head back this way again. Offload the gear that I no longer need. Which I guess includes my enchanted boots. That's a little unfortunate.
May I help you?
I don't know, do you sell stuff? You
What
do.
can I interest you in?
Let's see. Kite and short bow, 8 damage. This does not sound like
That's
Minecraft
more
music.
than I'd usually pay. That's...
The trade-off that now, if I were to use my chameleon armor piece for whatever value it might have even had in the first place, it's gonna be the only thing I have equipped aside from the boots. I guess just sell them both. Anything else I can get? Oh, 5 pieces of scamp skin. Let's just offload those. I do want to keep the troll fat because that's useful for another quest. That's a lot. Let's get rid of 8 of those. That explains some of my carry weight. Oh, so does this.
Tell your friends about me. Farewell.
Apologies, give me just a second. Okay, there we go. Back to business. Take these few books to Frostcrag Spire. Because I've made a habit now of not selling any of the Mythic Dawn commentary copies I've picked up and instead just putting them in storage because character reasons dictate I don't want these falling into the hands of folks who could misuse them in the future. It's a little bit silly. Now, which chest did I put them in again? Not that one. There we go. And they were books. That. Here we go. That's better. 190 instead of 220 something. Oh, I forgot to save before storing those. Before/after storing them. I don't think I need to be doing that. Save 200. Apologies for the tinkering over here. Did I say Fogot? I thought I said Forgot. Or is this a reference to something that I wouldn't recognize off the cuff? Swap out for the kite and short bow. Did I say oh? I thought I said oh. It's a very different thing. Right, so here's the Shadow Stone. Make a save here because I can't save the game enough times, I guess. I'm going to need to clear out my save backlog soon because these are going to take up so much file space otherwise. Let's mark my weapon as a favorite. There. Surprised I didn't do that already. That didn't kill. And that would be why. It's a dire wolf. What now? What the fuck is... That's a giant spider. Okay. Glad you can't really see it clearly, because arachnophobes would be having a field day otherwise. Okay, that's another direwolf. That's fine. This is just what I want. A giant spider and a direwolf. What's not to love? Ow. Where are my arrows? That should be fine. Yeah, I hate when I find a spider in the bathroom in the morning and it just shoots a fireball at me. It's the worst. This guy's chewing up all my arrows. Giant spider rare, huh? Ow. And I'm dead. Australian spiders can cast meteor. I'm not terribly surprised that I died. That's pretty much... Okay, right. Need to slot that. Switch to something better than steel arrows. See if I can one-shot that dire wolf this time. Where is it? Well, there's the spider. Jesus Christ. I just got kicked apart by a spider. Giant spider rare. I wish it was rarer. I wish this giant spider wasn't happening so much. Yeah, I get it. Something's seeing me. We really can't rule out the possibility that the giant spider could be Australian. No. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come here, Buster. Really? Well, at least the kite and arrows seem to be doing a good job dealing damage. And for once, the spider isn't yet. That was me almost getting overconfident. Rune of Security? What in the world? Is this the part where the dog jumps me? Yes, it is. Oh, it's two of them. It's two dogs. Please, please live. Please let me live. Da, 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 da. Okay, they're climbing. Maybe healing. Maybe running a little bit back and healing would be a good idea. Because otherwise I'm going to get mauled. Yep, there we go. Before I even figure out what that Rune of Security thing is. Okay, I have a new plan, and it's just go around this shit. Maybe the Rune of Security is like, you use it and it boosts your security skill by a point. In which case, I don't need it. Using it just makes a funny siren noise. That's the spider, isn't it? Fucking... come on. I'm nowhere near you, dude. I'm giving you such a wide berth. Why see me? Just don't. And that's a Daedric portal. There's an Oblivion gate up here. As if I wasn't in enough trouble. Okay. Yeah, run. Didn't mean to loose that arrow, but pretty obvious this guy's a highwayman. Yep. Daedric Portal has 4 portals instead of just 2, so the puzzles are harder, but they feel more satisfying to figure out. No, it's fine. Don't mind me. You just carry on. Or don't. What do I care? You are so bad on slopes, dude. Take the pearl. Don't bother with the heart. Take the pearl. Don't bother with the heart. Feels like it could be made into a Pirates of the Caribbean joke without too much difficulty. May as well jot the location of this down. So a little bit of info. After a certain point in the main storyline, you start seeing these portals pop up everywhere. They are randomly placed throughout the world, and I think there are 90 of them at any given time. You could, if you really want, go to the trouble of shutting down all 90, or you could just progress through the main quest more, and eventually they'll all shut down automatically. There's pros and cons to that, of course. The foremost, do I prefer portals or dragons? I'd say the portals are more interesting to me. The dragons are easier, but the portals are more exciting to venture through. And I think more rewarding. Like, yeah, dragon bones and dragon scales, those are neat, but a sigil stone, yes please. The Imperial Bridge Inn, huh? And I'm about to get attacked by a couple more Morrowind people. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I can't go anywhere. I wonder, can I make this problem solve itself if I just escort them over to the portal? No. Come on. Come, Nerevar. Friend or traitor, come. Oh, there's two of you. Nice work hitting your friend, bud. Okay, now I'm out of arrows. Let's switch to the silver ones. No, let's not switch to the silver ones. I'm saving those in case of ghost-related emergencies. I'm not running across a giant dragon. No, it's just subpar cobblestone textures. Okay, I'm almost dead. That was quite an explosive spell you cast, friend. Or traitor. That's what the dragon wants me to think. Okay. It's more of a hassle than I was expecting. The giant dragon narrative is definitely the more interesting of the two, yes. And I suppose if you really want, you could make a case for it, considering the nature of Akatosh and Lorkhan. There's this thing in Elder Scrolls lore, I'm not going to get too far into it, but it's referred to as the enantiomorph, and the idea is, like, at certain intervals, like certain momentous occasions, there are two individuals being observed by a third, and the two are so closely intertwined that it becomes difficult to tell who is who in the narrative. So, like, Akatosh, the god of time, and Lorkhan, the god of space, for all intents and purposes, are very closely intertwined. Every celestial body in the universe is the corpse of a former god, yes. So it's difficult to tell the difference between Lorkhan and Akatosh. Lorkhan is the god of chaos. Well, no, that's not true. Padme is the god of chaos. And that missed. Padome. P-A-D-O-M-A-Y, not Padme. Please just hit. Please. What the fuck was... Okay. Alright. They flanked me. Let's just pop this and see what happens. Miss and a hit. Okay. Preferable to two misses, I guess. No, it's cool. Come back. I'm not done with you yet. You're refilling your health a lot. I don't appreciate that. I'm gonna get my shit fucked up. Switch to Dremora Broadheads, why not? Alright. Could have gone worse. I survived. Python spear. Two-handed blade, no thank you. I am burning through my arrows so quickly. I wish I wasn't. I'd love to have more than 2 decent arrows at any given time. Like that, I appreciate. I'd like more of those. What now? That now. Wow, okay. That was a hell of a spell. I could go without you casting spells that size. Yeah, no, come here. Problem solved. Can't cast spells if he's dead. Take the feathers, why not? Hey, we lived through it that time. I'm making progress. Asterisk. Okay, so I think this is the place I wanted. Yes, it is. And now I just want to travel along the riverbank for a bit. Eventually, with any luck, I will stumble across the destination I'm looking for. There'll be a big, obvious, like, statue. Okay, there's a couple of guars. I think those are fine. I do want to avoid actually getting close to the water line because there's a couple of bugs there that are not bugs as in glitches, but bugs as in insects that are a massive problem. Like I fought one of those during my test run for this mod pack to make sure it was actually working fine. They're not fun. I'd like to avoid them. That's a fucked up looking rock. That is a fucked up rock. Not like glitch fucked up, just generally screwy looking. Lover stone. Well, that's not what I'm here for, but that's cool. I guess, if you're into that. Don't ask me what that means. I'm kind of on stream of consciousness right now. And I guess I'm on stream in general. That's not the statue I'm looking for anyone that heard me say I'm looking for a statue and is now seeing those. Those are just a couple of unimportant statues guarding the riverbank, I guess. Although I will say, the landscape built up around them, very elaborate. This is why I love unique landscapes. Oh, I recognize that. I see that. That's wings. That's what I want. Here we go. The Shrine to Periite. And if I'm right... If I'm right, this mod pack should let me interact with this. I've found the Shrine to Periite, but something is wrong with its worshippers. They seem frozen in time, mindless. None move or speak. You must be level 10 to begin this quest. Is that true? Damn it. Okay. The mod pack does not deactivate that, so that's not viable for me. I'm only level 8. I'm going to need to do more leveling to unlock that, or I could look for one that only requires me to be level 8. Let me see what options I have, because I know there are a couple. There's some I'd prefer not to go for if it can be avoided, but we'll see. Let's see. Level requirement. Anything at or below 8 should be fine. There's a 2, there's a 5, there's a 2, there's a 5. Vermina is level 5. Really? Why the fuck haven't I done that yet? Okay, well, Vermina's item is pretty useless, and it's also given to you by one of my favorite quests in the game, so we're changing course. We're doing Vermina's Shrine instead. Southwest of Shadenhall on the east shore of Lake Popad. Popad? Point being... Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, this one has difficult steps. I'll try it. East shore of the lake. We'll start there. Changing course away from Periite is a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping I could get to that one and do it in a reasonable amount of time. Clearly that's not going to be the case. But if Vermina only requires us to be level 5, then hell yes, I'm doing Vermina's Shrine. Because this is like one of my favorite shrines and dungeons in the whole game. Just because of how strange it is aesthetically. I hope you all enjoy it as much as I do. So first, we travel to the shrine on the eastern bank of the lake, which is due south. I should probably save if I haven't already. I haven't already. All right. Glad I remembered. Before getting jumped by a dire wolf or a big spider. It's gonna happen. Get ready. There's no possible way this is just as easy as, like, get the thing I need, walk up to this shrine. There's gonna be something in the way. There always is. It's never as easy as I want it to be. What do we think? Is it a bear? Are we gonna encounter a bear? What fun would it be if things were simple? God, I wish I had your mindset, Ace. I'm running around the wilderness going, how cool is this? How fun is this game? And dying every 10 seconds. And it's like, from my viewer's perspective, not very fun. Probably. Please hit. Nice. Yeah, so I'm basically a god at this game. I'm like the best person to ever play. That's like a million. That's a million insects. Fuck, run. I hate these damn things so much. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? They decided to leave. Okay. Oh, no, they were behind me. What? Really? Okay. Alright. Everything's happening now. Hey, at least the bug died quick. More Caitiff, who I filled full of arrows. Filled full of... That's nice. Redundant. Oh, God, really? And it's a full-grown one, isn't it? Nope, wait. No, it's full-grown. All right. I need to chill a little bit. It's one of my favorite open world games. I'm having an okay time. The only trouble I'm running into is that I'm dying a lot. If I turn the difficulty down, that'll remedy the problem, so I always have that in my back pocket as a last resort. Eastern shore of the lake, they said. I'd like to at least discover it before I get the thing that I need to actually interact with it. Maybe if I just go straight to the lake itself, I'll have an easier time discerning what they mean when they say it's on the east side of the lake. So here's the lake. Okay, there's a nice little pathway here. That's cute. Oh. Oh, there it is. Vermina's Shrine. Excuse me.
Who dares to walk in the House of Shadow? What business do you have with the Lord Vermina?
I'm here to inquire about Vermina's presence. How might I summon her?
Here we worship Vermina, praying for her to grant us true visions. What is your business here?
I wish to speak with Vermina.
To speak with Vermina, you must offer a black soul gem to the Daedra Lord.
A black soul
Go
gem.
then.
Look up where I find those. I just had it, but I didn't keep track of exactly where I'm supposed to go for this. It's not the worst thing in the world. Vermina, black soul gem. If you're lucky, grand black soul gems will turn up in Necromancer loot. The closest Necromancer lair is Dark Fisher, straight east across the Reed River headwaters. Let's see if we can get lucky there. Or die trying. Probably die trying. Also, yeah, Dunmer have cool eyes. I always have. That's a Dremora, just chilling. Don't you run from me, young man. What did you just call me? I noticed Daedra and Dremora are getting significantly more prevalent as the game continues, which I'm pretty sure is a mod-added thing. You wouldn't normally... That whiffed completely, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It went over him. At least I'm having an easier time with imps now. I say, before getting 3-shot by one. Right? We finally reached a point where I can handle imps. At last. That Dark Fisher? Could be Dark Fisher. Impidimp is fine. I've had time to let that one sit. I kind of like Impidimp now. Good God, this lag. Nope, that's not Dark Fisher. What the... You know, I forget there were carnivorous plants in this game. I mean, in this mod pack, not the game in general. I don't like my health right now. Wait. Nope. I think I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm dead. I died to a plant. At least I know it's there now. So I can snipe it. Assuming I can aim right. Watch this miss. Watch this miss. Those are probably landing in the water, aren't they? If I go further over. No? How about further under, then? No, that's definitely going in the water. Come on. Alright. We take those, I guess. Amazed it didn't notice me. Just a fucking little dude. Alright. So that's not the place. Where is the place? That could be it. That's not it. What? What wants to get me? Come on, make your presence known. I made mine known, even though I'm supposed to be a sneaky thief. Oh. Okay, not what I expected. They've got more health than I care to deal with. No, thank you. We're fine here. Is that the place? Swampy Cave. No, it's not. Alright, opening the guide again. Sincerest apologies for how many times I've had to pause the game just to look up the next step of my journey. Feels like it shouldn't be taking me this much effort. Dark Fisher, 52, 3 level. Okay, alright, it's a little bit southeast of here. Oh, they're en route. A little bit southeast of here, asterisk. And then, frigging editor's note, a little bit southeast of here is insurmountable. Unless you're really, really good at Bethesda-ing, which, like, I think I am. I mean, I got over here. There we go. Bethesda-ing. Verb to Bethesda. We use this as a verb because you can climb mountains like that in basically every single one of their Elder Scrolls games, and probably also Fallout. That's a clan fear. Of course it is. Is it a runt? It is not. No, thank you. Don't want any, thank you. I'm fine. And here comes another one. This one I think is a run. Yeah, it's a run. I don't think any of this new music is from Knights of the Old Republic, no. Most of it is actually custom made by someone who wanted to make music that sounded like Oblivion music, so it's specifically for this mod pack. There's a scant few others that are not part of that music playlist, but I don't think they're from Knights of the Old Republic either. I think it's a little... I think that might be it, actually. That might be what I'm trying to get. There we go, Dark Fisher. Looks like a perfectly friendly place, don't it? Oh, it's specifically zombies, huh? Now, if I had a Grand Soul Gem and a Soul Trap spell, I could make this next step easier for myself. Knights of the Old Republic is by Jeremy Soule, really. Same soundtrack. Or same composer, rather. I could make this a lot easier for myself if I had a Grand Soul Gem and a Soul Trap spell, because all I'd need to do is plant a Grand Soul Gem in here, wait until the right kind of light shines down on it, and then cast a Soul Trap spell on it. But since I don't have either of those things, we're just gonna hope none of the necromancers here are good at killing.
Thanks for asking. You've seen way shrines in the wilderness? Those who please the Nine may receive blessings of willpower at the way shrines
What's
of
that?
Mara.
Go on.
I heard that the Kvatch Guard is driving back the Daedra. Maybe there's hope after all.
So I've heard.
Interesting.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
No. Great, they heard me. Grave robber, okay.
I'm supposed to be impressed. Your lieutenant has
You know what? Out. Let's go out first. We can handle them better out here. Where'd the other corpse go? Did he fall down the mountain? Seems to me he fell down the mountain. Alright. Why is the fight music still playing, is what I want to know. Headless zombie, that's a great sign. Dark Fisher tunnels. I can open that lock. There we go. I noticed some unusual tracks. Do I? What does that mean? I've never seen that before. That seems like a trap. And if it's not, we'll never know. This place seems very ominous. This is the kind of place where you find a lich. So the only question I've got is, where's the lich? Say again? No, I heard something. I don't trust this chest to be a chest. This is a mimic. No? Really? Where are all the enemies? Something is very wrong here, and not like in a glitch sense. I mean, this is off-putting. There's nobody in here. Aside from dead grave robbers. A skeleton. Oh, wait, I heard a skeleton creaking just there. Oh, okay, that's fine. I hit. Just another dead end, really. And with only the one skeleton to deal with so far. Oh. It's a zombie. That's two zombies. Alright, now we've got something. Shit. Oh, shit. Alright. Zombie incoming. Oh.
You'll make a fine pair of boots.
Why didn't I use the bandage earlier? And that plant was about to kill me. Why didn't I just switch gears and use the bandage? Why am I not using one right now? I keep forgetting I have them. I've got so many bandages. Well, I've got 3 bandages. Oh, I can't attack while I'm bandaging myself up. I'm out of arrows. I just realized that. Okay. Not too hard a problem to resolve. Let's switch to the Dremora broadhead arrows. Out of arrows. Out of targets. Works just fine by me. Oh, that's right. Zombies can get up once you've killed them in this mod pack. I forgot. Tricky. Good for you, buddy. Well, let's see. I could just make a break for the unknown location door that I saw back there. This is a mimic. I keep running into things that aren't mimics. I say that like it's a problem. What? What's seen me? Something sees me. And I don't know what, and I don't like that I'm being seen by something I can't detect. Oh, one of the zombies got up again. Really? They just keep getting up. I don't know what keeps them down. Maybe a silver arrow or something.
What's that?
All right. Yeah? Okay, game just crashed. That's fine. That'll happen. As long as it's not consistent in that one area. So where did I last save? Elden Ring. No, I wish. I'd like to be playing Elden Ring. I haven't bought it for myself yet. Where was the guy that I just encountered? I just saw him. Glad that said acrobatics and not sneak. Gold. To clarify, if it had said sneak, that would have indicated that there was something here that I wasn't seeing, that conveniently wasn't seeing me for however long that might last. This has got to be... I keep running into chests that aren't mimics. I keep thinking I'm gonna run into a mimic, and it's not one. Every single mimic I've actually encountered has been in a place where I never would have suspected it was a mimic. So really, really good work on the part of the creator of this mod. Like, Mascar's Oblivion Overhaul, shout out to those guys. They know how to throw you off something fierce with their enemy placement. I don't even know if enemy placement is a thing they could do like that. Like, if it's a manual thing, they've placed these specifically in dungeons for you to encounter, or if it's just randomly generated and somehow, all the randomly generated mimics have been in very smart locations. It's not much of a necromancer place when there's no necromancers in here, though, is it? This guy asleep? This guy... yeah, he's asleep. How do mimics work in this game? Oh,
Nothing to worry about, I guess.
Okay, this guy is very well dressed. He's probably the leader of the group. I don't actually know how mimics work in this game because they are a mod at... I was trying to avoid making that joke. Thank you, Colt. I don't actually know how mimics work in this game because I've never done this mod pack before. Mascar's Oblivion Overhaul is completely new to me. That means all of its mechanics are similarly unfamiliar. Oh, he's got healing spells. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Artifact collector, yep.
Let's get this. I just want. Let's get this.
Yoink that, yoink that.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I don't know. Are you supposed to be impressed? Your call. No, it's chill. Come back. Oh, he can heal, of course. Just like every other enemy I seem to encounter that gives me a modicum of trouble, he can also heal, just to make things that much worse for me. And he's also a runner and a caster. The mimics, I will say, the mimics I've encountered are tougher to beat than most enemies I've encountered, yes. I don't know if they give me a better chest reward than what I'm used to, or if they just give me chest-related loot. What can I even use to get rid of this guy? Did your leader fall back asleep? The guy went back to his bed! Seriously? He just needed that nap so badly.
Let's... You're pathetic.
I know. I know I'm pathetic. You don't have to tell me. These two are screwing me up. I'm turning the difficulty down. You know what? I'm just gonna turn it down, and I'm gonna leave it down. I can't deal with these guys yet. And I just want to get a move on. Come on. Okay, there goes one. Yeah, I think I might need to just keep the difficulty down. I'm starting to get in over my head here. Why not use the bandages? I have bandages. There. Give me my arrows back. You've been holding them in your body for too long. Unknown coffin key. Okay. And it crashed on save. That's not great. That's more crashes in one playthrough than I want. Save game is corrupt. Yep, that about figures. At least get the difficulty turned down. Delete that save because it's corrupt. Okay, there's a fight going on now. What is up? Okay, there's something about saving in that one specific area. It just doesn't like me doing that at all. Is it consistent? I'm sorry, now I have to troubleshoot this. God damn it. Is this like, if I just save in here at all, it does this? Delete that save. Save here. That's fine. So it's once I've beaten these guys that suddenly there's an issue with stability? Okay, this is why I need my silver arrows. Save here. That's fine.
You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
You'll never take me down!
I can't stop murdering them because they're trying to murder me. And doing a pretty terrible job of it. Okay. Play it safe, retreat back here, then save, and hopefully the game won't flip out about that. That's fine. Grab this key. Lesser soul gem. God damn it. That better not be the reward for this place. Because if it is, then I'm SOL as far as black soul gems go, and I'll need to pursue another option for a friggin' Daedric shrine. Okay. I hate having to troubleshoot mid-playthrough. Especially considering I don't know what the issue even is, really. So if I just save here, am I fine now? I'm fine here. So I guess just don't save in this room. Did I clear the guys out? Yeah, I must have. I'm not sure I follow the train of thought there, Ace. Oh, Xarxes. Just chilling all in a row. Hanging out, being dudes. Little guys. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This room is too open. And too dark. Do I have a Night Eye scroll handy by any chance? Do not. Sapphire veins. I mean, that's cool, but I'm not really here for sapphires. Oh. Okay, just a plant. Maybe these unknown location areas, because this isn't the first one of these I've seen. Maybe these are mod added. They've just added extra floors to different dungeons scattered throughout the world, with more mod relevant rewards in them, like iron veins, sapphire veins, that sort of thing. Seems like the most plausible explanation for what these even are. May as well take the water dragon fronds. They go for a lot of money. Never seen those before. Which, I mean, I guess that shouldn't be too surprising. They are mod-added creatures. So let's pick this chest. Six dwarven arrows, flawless pearl, flawless topaz, gold, some feathers. Could be better, could be worse. And no sign of a black soul gem, which is the real negative here. That's the actual issue. here.
Whoa.
Bad moment. I'm fine. Yeah, we're good. Clearly, whatever place this is supposed to be, it's not safe for us. That was alarmingly loud. Don't like having those corpses on... Okay. On the screen for any longer than they need to be, I was going to say. Ugh. Oh, paralyze is handy. Might be able to put a paralyze poison to good use. Well, no black soul gem, which means this was a big waste of time. And unfortunately, it being a waste of time and me not knowing where else to go to resolve the problem, I'm either going to have to look for a way to buy a grand soul gem, which is not impossible, but it'll be pricey. Or... I mean, actually, I'd need a soul trap spell too, shit. Grand soul gem and a soul trap spell, or I go looking for another Daedric artifact. Maybe, by some miracle... Wow, that's a lot of rain, huh? Maybe by some miracle there'll be a... Oh, of course. Thunder loud and scary. The rain is a bit much, too. Let's try the Mystic Emporium.
Yes?
was
I
wondering,
offer
do you
the
have
finest
any
goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
anything I could use here? Oh, soul trap. Okay. Good start. Grand soul gem. Okay. We're in business.
Come back. Good day.
Does it need to be a filled soul gem, though? Bet it does. It does not. Great news, it does not. Travel back to Darkfisher. Head to this altar. Put the Grand Soul Gem in here. Now we wait for nighttime. I think it needs to be midnight specifically. We'll know what we're looking for when we see it. There's a very specific opportunity where I need to cast this spell, and it's immediately visible. Like I said, we'll know it when we see it. I think it happens once every 7 in-game days, so if it doesn't happen this midnight, we can just wait for another one. Okay. We wait 24 hours. That's what we're looking for. That bright purple beam shining down on it. Now we hit it with a soul trap. And there's our black soul gem. Now, we're definitely too late to actually get underway with the Vermina's Shrine questline. Or quest, I should say, not quest line. But we can at least start it, right? Nice gentle rain, vastly preferred compared to the thunderstorm we were in just a moment ago. Oh, Vermina, mother of nightmares, I have prepared for you an offering.
We meet again, mortal, for we have met before, whether you know it or not. When you mutter in your sleep, you speak to me. When you waken wet with sweat, you've just left my house. I dwell in your dreams. I savor your nightmares. Now you will serve me. The wizard Arkfeld has the orb of Vermina. snatched from the dreams of my followers and dragged into the waking world. Travel to his tower and retrieve my orb. Take care, though, mortal. In my orb, Arched has found more than he bargained for.
After I left an offering of a black soul gem, Vermina's followers summoned the Daedra, who spoke to me. Vermina told me of an orb that had been stolen by the wizard Arched. I am to travel to his tower, retrieve the orb, and bring it back to Vermina. I don't think we're in any position to ask Vermina not to be weird, by the way, considering that's a god. And another clan fear, why not? Haven't had enough of those lately, right? Always use more clan fear. And this must be the tower. Nor am I the only one seeking it, it seems. I doubt the goblins would know how to get in. Any valuables left outside, I wonder? Ah. Little extra money never hurt. A little more healing besides. That should do fine. Okay. I'm doing this quest. I'm gonna run over time. I want to do this. And I want everyone here to get a chance to see it, instead of having to wait 4 days for it. Because I love this dungeon. It starts out as this perfectly ordinary looking tower, right? Like, of course a wizard lives here. This seems like exactly the kind of place a wizard would live in. Got some nice wines. Dining table. Fancy silver stuff everywhere. And then comes the problem. Something's not right with this place. No, in fact, something's gone horribly wrong. Not getting those back. Archved's Void. This is why we don't take stuff from the Daedric Prince of Nightmares. Reality doesn't really know how to handle it. Archved's Lost Halls. Back to normalcy, just a little bit. But only a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, should be an ice atronach over there. So the fire damage... Oh, that's a surprise he resisted it. Thick tree roots sprouting up from the floor of what seemed otherwise to be a fairly well-maintained fortress. Daedra roaming the halls. Interesting. Parts of a spell book, huh? That's new. Blood-covered floors.
Whoa!
Furniture that doesn't seem to be the right size. Like I said, reality's kind of having a hard time with all of this. Arkved's Oasis. Clearly, we've left the mortal world behind. Oh, wow. Unprecedented damage from that guy. Well, we already saw Arkved's Oasis. I don't think I need to go back in there. Something about the imagery of this place has stuck with me ever since I finished, ever since I first did this questline, this place has struck me as fascinating, if macabre. The idea that someone in this world could make a mistake as bad as this with something as simple as stealing the wrong thing from the wrong person. Or I suppose from the wrong people in this case. One wonders how he managed to do it in the first place. You steal an object from a nightmare. It's a fascinating question, I think, that never gets a definitive resolution. I feel like that's part of the charm of it. We never really get closure on who Archived was, why he wanted this object, and what lengths he went to get it. We only know the after effects. And needless to say, the after effects are dire. I feel like it's weird for me to say I love this room, but I do kind of love this room. Just for how immediately wrong it is. You can't even see where you climbed down from. You just have a rope ladder suspended, like, leading down to this pillar you're standing on, surrounded by corpses hanging in an endless void. And this barely audible, like, violin sting in the background. A constant descending note hidden behind the wind. Something is deeply wrong here. Compared to Morrowind especially, I can't help thinking this is kind of a masterwork of environmental design. I mean, granted, it's very in-your-face about something is wrong here. Maybe they could have been subtler about it, but if they're trying to convey a sense that this is a nightmare world slipping into ours, I think they kind of need to go all in on the deeply wrong-looking environments. Wrong-looking, wrong-feeling. Or maybe I'm just hyping it up a little too far, I don't know. Ow. Ow. Do I have any other healing? I do. Okay. How the heck did I dodge that? Rooms that lead to nowhere, roots growing up from the ground. Archved's rending halls. Okay, alright. Whoa, okay. That's a little tougher than I anticipated I'd have to be dealing with. Okay. Daedric Lord. Alright, this is a closet. I've backed into a closet. Eerie whispering and that occasional ping noise in the background don't get any clear explanation of what they are either. Oh, I can loot these. Do I want to? I guess so. 2 gold is 2 gold. It is a little bit spooky. I think they do a good job with that. The sense that you're getting closer to the source of whatever's causing all this via unusual sound effects that you never hear anywhere else in the game. It's just for this one quest. I love this place. On the other hand, here I am acting like it's some subtle deal, right? And then I turn the corner and, oh, you know, here's the here's the corpse staircase. If not the same level of horror as this, I would at least love to see Elder Scrolls 6 get the same level of environmental intrigue as this. I feel like Skyrim never had any environments that were this curious. Archved's death quarters. Every house got the corpse stairway. Exactly. Classic piece of architecture, that one is. Yeah, a note on the skeleton. That's about as much as you could ask for. As for Archved himself... he's unconscious. Handwritten note. There is no world so great as the world of the mind. There is no voyager so well-traveled as the traveler in the land of dreams. There is no abyss so deep as the well of terror that lies within each of us. I have plumbed its depths. I have seen the unthinkable. I am unafraid. Even death's boundaries do not confine me. I am the lord of limitless space and the master of place and time. Through the doors of sleep, the universe lies waiting for me. I will no longer wait for my dreams to carry me worlds away, to unknowable deeps, to unspeakable vastness. I shall dwell in the house of Vermina forever, the orb my companion. There is no compass to my destination, no end to my journey. My mind is the eternal voyager, fearless and wild with wonder in the halls of horror. I shall lie here in the dark, waiting for death. Guess his whole traveler thing didn't work out, huh? At least not the way he wanted it to. As for Arkved himself, it's our choice whether we want to join him, or not join him, sorry, kill him or leave him spared. It doesn't make a bit of difference. Are his eyes open or closed? They're closed. All right. Can't pickpocket him. Needless to say, the guy made a terrible mistake. Severely underestimated what he was getting himself into with all of this. That's fun. We spent that whole time going up, right? And then the exit is a trap door, which implies we somehow managed to get lower down in his tower than the door we went into. That's fun. That's a nice little closing detail there. But with that done and the orb retrieved, let's hand it back to Vermina.
My orb is returned, and Arkved will live out the rest of his days in nightmare. It is fitting. You have proved yourself, mortal. It is fitting as well that you should bear my token.
Vermina was pleased that I returned the Orb of Vermina. I have been rewarded with the Skull of Corruption. This is, of course, a Daedric artifact, which Martin needs for the ritual to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. I should bring it to him at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Your business with Vermina is complete. Tremble should she visit you in your dreams. True dreaming, Skullbearer.
Your business with Vermina is complete. True dreaming, Skullbearer.
Your business with Vermina is complete. True dreaming, Skullbearer.
For our efforts, we acquire the Skull of Corruption, which induces a 30-second spell called Corruption. Basically what that does is it duplicates the NPC you use it on, and the duplicate is immediately hostile to anyone in the vicinity. Which would be useful if we were running on a higher difficulty, but since I've decided to turn the difficulty down, I don't think we need to worry too much about enemies being problems. Which means, I think, we can afford to turn that into Martin. Head back to Cloud Ruler Temple. I'm going to save once we get into Cloud Ruler Temple, but I'm not actually going to hand him the skull yet. Well, I mean, on second thought, it'd be what, a couple more minutes of conversation with him, and then we'd be done? So I may as well. Apologies that we've run so far over time. I just really, really wanted to get that quest done.
Yes?
Just give everyone something. spawn a clone of himself to fist fight him like Metal Gear Solid. And once he killed him, he got kicked out of the Fighters Guild for killing a member of the Fighters Guild. That's fun. That is fun. Martin.
I figured out another item needed for the ritual, to open the portal to Cameron's Paradise. The second item is the counterpart to the first, the blood of a divine. This was a terrible puzzle to me. Unlike the Daedra Lords, the gods have no artifacts, and do not physically manifest themselves in our world. How then to obtain the blood of a god? But Joffrey solved it. The blood of Martin Septim himself, who became one of the divines. This is a secret remembered only by the Blades, passed down from one Grand Master to the next. Joffrey should tell it to you himself.
Understood. I have in my possession a Daedric artifact.
I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
Here. The Skull of Corruption, courtesy of Vermina.
The world will be better off with this foul thing gone from it.
What else can I do to help?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think.
Trouble in Bruma. All right.
Be sure to speak to Joffrey about the armor of Martin Septim. I'll continue my study of the Mysterium Xarxes.
He also got kicked out again because an enemy shot his companion with an arrow, and he pickpocketed the NPC to remove the arrow, which was sealing, so it counted as the NPC's arrow now. Great. Fantastic. All right, but that brings us to the conclusion of our show for the day. No, that's not it. There we go. That's all the time we have for this stream, folks. Thank you all very much for attending. I'm happy that this test run went as well as it did, my 2-monitor setup. Hopefully this will make it easier for me to play Oblivion like this in the future. I'm glad you enjoyed being able to hang out here, Sonny. It was a pleasure having you. That said, this game is a little bit draining to me. I might consider taking a break from Oblivion, just like another one-off to do another Viva Pinata episode or something. I don't want to say for sure my next stream is going to be date at time Pacific, because I do feel like I need something of a cooldown, whether that's another stream for a different game, or whether that's just me taking an extended break from streaming. I don't know. I'll put a pin in Sunday, March 13th, 2 p.m., and we'll see if I'm actually feeling up to it, so don't mark your calendars for that or anything. I'll let folks know. I'll keep folks up to date based on how I'm feeling. In any case, before we go, the usual links. First off, the stream archive on YouTube. That's Strawbunny Slime Stream Archives. Strawbunny Slime, all one word, or go here. Second, those looking for a community to join, especially seeing as right now I'm not really committing to giving a time for my next stream, will want to follow this Discord link. You'll also be able to stay up to date on when streams go live. If Discord isn't your style, but you still want to know when we're going live, we have a Twitter at Strawbunny Slime right here. Third and finally, for $4.99 a month, you can help support the channel and get yourself a few snazzy emotes in the process. You can see them right there on screen. If a sub is too much to ask, you might instead consider donating. The button is on my About page right here on Twitch. That will do it for this stream. Thank you all again for attending. Sorry, it kind of overstayed its welcome, I think, and apologies for the 2 crashes. There's not really much to be done about it, but it does at least seem to have been because of a specific location that we ran into trouble, so as long as we're not in that location, things should be fine. Anyway, hope to see you all at the next stream. Once again, afraid of commitment to this date, but I guess by default, Sunday, March 13th, 2 p.m. Pacific. I'll keep you posted if I decide, yeah, I'm in the right state of mind to do an Oblivion stream, or if I want to do a Viva Pinata stream instead, or if I just don't have it in me to do either and I need a longer break than that. But Until then, I'm Strawbunny Slime. This has been Strawbunny Slime Streams. Thank you all very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Sincerely, it means a lot to me that y'all show up for these. I don't feel like I say it often enough. I feel like it's kind of left as a default statement on my part to say thank you for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, but I really do appreciate having an audience. It means a lot to me that folks are willing to show up to watch me play these games, even if I'm not doing too well at them. Like Ace said earlier, that y'all attend regardless of how well I'm doing at a game, that really does mean a lot to me. I appreciate it. But yeah, take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll let folks know how things are going on my end. Thank you, Sonny. I'll let folks know how things are going on my end. If I do decide to commit to the usual date and time, it's March 13th, 2 p.m. If not, I'll just let folks know what the plan is as I make it up. Until then, have a good day.